On day 1, I spawned in as a baby wolf in a cave. I only had 3 hearts. I spotted a weird glowing crystal sitting in front of me, and I had the feeling I needed to eat it. So I did. Suddenly, I transformed into a baby fire wolf and gained 2 hearts. Whoa, look at me. This is awesome. Just then, the pack leader came in and started freaking out on me.
You fiery little freak. You weren't supposed to eat that.
He took me out to the main chamber, and I was in front of the whole pack.
Look at this freak. He needs to be hunted down and killed.
What? What do you mean? I'm normal.
No, you're not. Look around you.
I looked around me and saw that everyone else in the pack was just a regular wolf.
Leave. Now, you don't deserve to be a part of my pack.
Please, let me stay. I can fit in. I promise. Why do you hate me so much?
I don't need to explain myself. I'm gonna hunt you down like a dog.
But I am a dog. He came at me, and I used my fire ability to defend myself. But instead, I hit his wife.
What's wrong with you?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Look what you did, you pest.
I'm sorry. I can fix this.
I've got a better idea. Why don't I just kill you now? It'll absorb your flame power from your dead body.
The alpha wolf lunged at me and took a huge bite with his powerful jaws. Luckily, I had the power of the flame crystal on my side, and I used it against the feral beast. Please, I don't want to fight.
And I don't want to make this longer than it has to be.
I focused my aim and hit the alpha wolf with a direct shot to the face. Look, I'm really sorry about all this, but I think I should go now. Bye! I ran away as fast as I could while he was immobilized.
Don't just stand there and watch. Get him, boys.
On day 2, I was running through the woods frantically, trying to escape the alpha wolf. As I was running, I ran into a little fish who had legs.
Don't hurt me! I'm just a little gal!
Huh? Oh, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm currently running away from a big scary wolf.
Big scary wolf? Oh no! Follow me! I know a spot we can hide!
I followed the weird fish to nearby cover and waited there with her. A short time later, the wolf leader came by with 2 other wolves.
Search the area. I can smell you, firewolf.
We were able to stay quiet until suddenly the fish sneezed.
Aha! I knew you were around.
The wolf checked out the area we were hiding, only to find the walking fish. I was already gone.
Hello?
He's just an ugly fish with legs. Let's get moving, boys. You can't hide forever, firewolf.
With that, the alpha wolf left, and I came out of my hiding spot. That was a close one. Let's hope they lost us. Anyway, my name's Bronzo. What's yours?
I'm Plop the Landfish.
Huh, so you're a freak like me. You got a place to rest for the night, Plop?
Unfortunately, I don't. I was exiled from my home for reasons I don't want to talk about.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, I can relate. We'll make our own home tomorrow, after we get some rest. Plop woke me up nice and early on day 3.
Hey, yeah, it's time to get building!
Oh right, we'll need a shelter for protection in case they find us. We should be pretty safe to collect materials since we're a good distance away from the pack.
Very true.
I'm ready to build.
Nice! Then let's get to work!
First, I used some materials to craft myself a pickaxe. Okay, now we just need to find a good foundation for a home. We looked for a bit, and after a while, Plop called me over to a nice little cave opening. This looks good. Let's dig it out a bit more, so we have plenty of space. We worked together to carve out the cave walls and added lanterns and a campfire to make it feel nice and cozy. Let me know what you guys think about our cave so far by leaving a comment. I decided to go ahead and also make a nice room for Plop to stay in. I made sure to include a small water area so she could hydrate her scales.
Oh my gosh, I love it! Thank you!
No problem. Wait, what was that sound? Just then, the wife of the wolf pack leader appeared.
I found you, Firewolf. I didn't forget what you did to me.
Wait, it was just a mistake. Please don't tell the pack leader where my base is.
I won't.
Please, Wait, what?
I said I won't. He hasn't even been home the past few days since he's been looking for you. And yet, I managed to find you in 2 hours. He's going absolutely crazy.
Oh, so what are you here for then?
I just wanted an apology, really. But also to warn you not to get on my bad side, or I just might tell after all.
Oh, okay. Well, I really am sorry. I promise I won't hurt you again.
Good. Here, have some cooked rabbit then. Ta-ta now.
She handed over the rabbit meat and started walking away as if nothing happened. Thank you. I ate the rabbit meat and grew into a full-sized wolf. Now that I was bigger, I had 10 hearts and it felt great. Whoa, I wonder how much stronger I can become. I got the idea to form a pack of my own on day 4. Plop, we need more friends.
Agreed. Maybe we can find more outcasts around here. I'm sure they could use a home.
I guess we're gonna need some more rooms then. Let's get building. I started building a living room just in case we found more friends to hang out with. I added some details and made sure the place was looking nice. All right, all done. I'm gonna head out and look for some more potential roommates.
Good luck, Palamine.
As I was traveling around, I found a campsite with a chest at it. I went to investigate, and inside a cage was a bunny with a horn.
Sup?
Odd looking fella. I looked inside the chest and found a full set of iron armor and tools. I took it all and equipped it immediately when suddenly I heard someone coming out of the woods. I turned to see who it was, and it was Hunter Steve.
What in the world? I've never seen such an exotic looking animal before.
He slowly started inching towards me, which made me uncomfortable.
Come here, buddy. I ain't gonna hurt you.
Before he got any closer, I blasted him with fire.
Ouch! What the heck? Get over here, boy!
He pulled out a shotgun and started blasting at me. I dodged and weaved as best as I could while I tried shooting back at him with my fire powers. Eventually, I made him give up.
Yeah, fine. Be that way. One day I'll get you. You're gonna be a trophy on my wall.
Jeez, what a jerk. With him gone, I went over and freed the unicorn bunny from his cage.
Thanks for the help, bro.
Anytime. Hey, you're kind of a weirdo, like me. Want to come back to my base?
I would, but I have some important bunny business to attend to.
Right, of course. Well, if you ever need a place to stay, you're welcome anytime. On days 5 and 6, I made it into a clearing just as the moon began to rise. It was a full blood moon. As I basked in the light of the moon, I started to feel more powerful. I feel so energized. Let's see the alpha wolf try to hunt me now.
You called.
I turned around, and it was the alpha wolf.
I thought I heard a little rattle around here.
Suddenly, the moon transformed into a blood moon, and with its light, the alpha wolf grew bigger and badder. Fine, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. I ran in and started shooting the alpha wolf with everything I had, but he dodged my attacks and then came in to hit me really hard. Ow! I didn't give up, and I kept fighting with all my might. Just when I thought I was about to lose, I started to transform. The blood moon was working its magic. I evolved into a more powerful version of a fire wolf with an awesome fiery mane and tail, and I also gained 5 more hearts.
What? No!
I had gained a new ability that let me drag my tail along the ground and release a trail of flames behind me. It also gave me super speed. I immediately ran a circle around the alpha wolf, trapping him inside a ring of fire.
Why, you little mutant.
You're just jealous of my awesome powers.
No, I'm not.
The alpha wolf used his howl to call for backup, and his friends arrived almost immediately. I was outnumbered, so before they could get to me, I made my escape. On days 7 and 8, I arrived back home, and Plop freaked out when she saw me. Plop, it's okay. It's me. This is just my new form. I evolved when the blood moon rose.
Whoa, that's awesome! So, do you evolve every blood moon?
I guess we'll have to wait and find out. It works for the alpha wolf too, though. I ran into him, and he grew bigger and more powerful than before. Oh, and also there's some crazy Steve guy trying to hunt me down and catch me.
Whoa, that That's a lot to process. So now you got 2 bad guys trying to get you? What are we gonna do?
Maybe instead of running from them, I could hunt them down and become the apex predator.
Oh, you think you can do that? Awesome! I'm not very good at running fast or fighting good, though.
Don't worry, Plop. I'll protect you as much as you need and train you to be a strong warrior yourself.
Woohoo!
I know. Let's go practice on some sheep. We went out and found some sheep, and I helped Plop kill them while I cheered her on. Plop, 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 plop.
Hey, those are my sheep you're killing.
Oops, sorry. I sprung into action to fight the monster, and Plop jumped in right behind me. The big guy was pretty tough, and he spawned little sludge minions that were really strong. But at the end of the day, he was no match for my fire powers. We defeated him and his little dudes together. Dang, nice fighting, Plop. I'm impressed.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
With that, we made our way back to the base and made ourselves some doggy beds to sleep in for the night. I awoke on days 9 through 10 and went to talk to Plop, but I couldn't find her. Plop, where are you, buddy? I checked her room, thinking she'd gone for a swim, but instead of finding her, I found a letter. It said, "Hey Bronzo, I've gone to the circus and we'll be back soon. No need to worry." Okay, that's cool. Wish she'd invited me too, but whatever. I started to continue my morning routine when I suddenly realized, wait a second, Plop can't write. She's only got flippers and feet. Someone must have stolen her. I gotta figure out where that circus is taking place, or I may never see her again. I hurried out of the cave and found a village, so I started asking around about the circus. Hey you, do you know where the circus is?
Nope. Sorry, bud.
Okay. Excuse me, can you tell me where to find the circus?
You look like you belong there, all right, but no idea. Sorry.
Rude much? No matter who I asked, it seemed no one knew about a circus. I was about to lose hope, but then I heard someone approaching.
There you are.
Oh no, Steve, you found me.
That's right, you flaming mutt.
Wait, don't hurt me. We can work this out.
Oh, really? How so?
I'm looking for the circus. There's gonna be lots of exotic animals there. One's even cooler than me. If you help me get there, then you'd have even better trophies to take home.
I did hear about the circus in town. Fine, let's team up for now.
Okay, you lead the way then. On days 11 through 13, I was traveling with Steve for a while until it began to storm. The rain started falling down on me, and it hurt. I quickly ran under some cover as fast as I could.
What the heck is wrong with you? It's just a little water.
Yeah, and I'm a fire wolf. I'm made of fire. I can't go out there. We're gonna have to wait until the storm passes.
We can't afford to wait. The circus might be over by the time we get there. I checked the forecast and it's not ending anytime soon.
Well, I don't know what to tell ya, unless we dig our way there.
Well, I am a pretty good miner. Let's do it. It's just due west.
With that, we set out digging westward in a straight line. Eventually, with all of our disruptions, we attracted some cave creatures. They were giant spiders, bigger than usual ones. They started attacking, and Steve and I had to work together to fight them all off. Their bites were nothing to laugh at, but luckily, none of them liked fire very much. We made quick work of them. Hey, we make a pretty good team, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess we do. I'm tired and hungry from all this digging and fighting. Can we rest for the night?
Sure, I know just the remedy. I crafted some furnaces with all the stone and coal I'd gathered, and started cooking some of the cave creatures' meat. We chowed down together and got recharged. Just then, I grew into a bigger wolf again and gained another 5 hearts. With my bigger size, I also unlocked a new fire-breathing ability.
Whoa, that was crazy.
All right, now I'm ready to rescue Plop. On days 14 through 17, we were still digging when Steve stopped me.
We should be near the circus right about here. You go up first. I'll stick back, just in case.
Okay, whatever. I started digging upward, and I ended up in the middle of a circus show. I spotted Plop in a cage next to some other animals.
Introducing our next act, the Wolf on Fire.
It's Firewolf to you, and what do I do? Unsure what move to make next, I just started dancing. The audience loved it.
How's it going up there?
I'm currently in the middle of a show.
Oh, okay. You're doing great.
No, No! Help me!
I know.
Steve then proceeded to put on a creeper mask and climbed up out of the hole.
Ah, this party's over. I'm a creeper. A creeper!
The crowd started fleeing in fear, thinking a half creeper man was about to blow up everywhere. Steve, what the heck is this?
I don't know. It worked, didn't it? Wait, look!
I turned around to see the ringmaster taking Plop away. We gotta get him!
Let's go!
We ran outside the tent, looking for the ringmaster, through the circus amusement park. Eventually, we made it to a haunted mansion. Look, there he is! He's going into the spooky house!
No way I'm going in there. I'll wait out here.
All right, I'm going in. I was traveling through the spooky house when something jumped out and scared me. Ah! I immediately reacted by shooting flames everywhere, catching the whole haunted house on fire.
My face! I just work here, dude!
Oops, sorry. I turned around from the wreckage and spotted the ringmaster running by. Hey, you! I chased after him and eventually cornered the ringmaster. Give us Plop.
What's a plop?
Just then, Steve caught up to us.
Hand over the plop fish.
Oh, you mean the landfish. No can do, I'm afraid. With a creature this rare, I'll make millions in my shows. Money is all you freak monsters are good for anyways.
What did you say?
Suddenly, a big clown bear standing on 2 feet came out of nowhere and towered over the ringmaster.
Nice bear. You can have the fish, just don't hurt me.
He gave us Plop and ran for the hills. Plop, you're back.
Well, I could say I ran off to the circus. Thanks for saving me, Bronzo.
Hey, I helped too.
I turned to our new friend, the bear. And, what's your name?
My name's Bubba. I'm a freak too. I'm a clown bear.
Wait, so that's not painted on you?
Nope, I'm just like this.
How would you like to join me and Plop's band of misfits?
I'd love to get out of this dump.
Awesome!
Well, I'm done trying to hunt you, by the way. But I'm gonna go enjoy the circus in the meantime.
Thanks for that, Steve. All right, let's go home, team. On days 22 through 25, we had a new addition to the team, so I decided it was time to work on the base. I started by adding a moat full of lava and a drawbridge to protect myself from any wolf intruders. Next, I added a room for Bubba and upgraded Plop's room. Then I decorated each of their rooms so they were themed to their styles. I headed out to gather more materials for the base, but pretty soon, it started raining again. Ah, ow, 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 no, no, no! I ran back into the base as fast as I could and set to work trying to combat, if not cure, this water issue.
I happen to know a thing or two about water resistance. There's a potion you can craft to become immune to the rain, but you need some special ingredients to make it.
Okay, where do I start? Plop passed over a book that had all the necessary ingredients listed. Cacti, ink sac, honeycomb, dark oak leaves. How the heck am I supposed to gather an ink sac? I'm trying to avoid water, not go for a swim.
That sounds like somewhere I could help. I know a thing or two about catching fish without actually stepping in the water. No offense, Plop.
None taken. Bear's gotta eat.
That sounds like an extremely handy skill to know. When can you show me the ropes?
We'll leave tomorrow at daybreak.
On days 26 through 29, I woke up and Bubba was already up and ready to make the ink sac.
All right, let's do this.
We headed out to the river and he turned to me.
I'm able to collect aquatic animals pretty easily due to my long arms, but we're gonna need another method for you. Maybe a bow would work.
Good thinking, Bubba.
First, we're gonna need some string.
We wandered around until we found a cave full of spiders, and they weren't very happy to see us. We charged in and started blasting them until we had destroyed them all. Once I'd collected enough string for a bow, I got to crafting. I finished the bow just in time to get ambushed by a giant insect.
Quick, take these arrows!
Bubba tossed me the arrows, and I sprang into action. It was mayhem. I tried to fend them off with my arrows, but it wasn't enough. I needed to bring out the big guns. We were swarmed by the insect queen's babies, and I repeatedly lit them all on fire. Eventually, we were able to take them all out.
Great shooting! Now that we've got the right tools, let's go back to my favorite fishing spot.
With that, he took me back to the river.
Back when I was a wild clown bear, I used to hunt big game here, including the squid you're looking for. There's one now.
I aimed at it and shot an arrow. I totally missed. Aw man, I'm not very good at this.
Easy now. Just focus on your breath, then hold it and take the shot when you're ready.
I took a deep breath and held it, then released the arrow right into the squid, killing it. I did it!
Nice one, Bronzo.
The ink sac floated up to the shore, and I grabbed it. That one's down. 3 to go. Let's get back to the base. Eh, Bubba? Bubba talked to me through a mouthful of fish.
I'm right behind you.
We arrived back to the base on days 30 through 33, and I checked my list again. I'm still missing a few ingredients. Just then, a couple of wolves ran up sounding frantic.
Oh, thank goodness we found you.
We need your help.
Okay. What do you need me for?
There's a horde of husks attacking our pack in the desert.
We heard how powerful you'd gotten and that you had incredible fire abilities, so we came to find you and ask you to burn away those mean husks.
I thought about it for a moment. I had limited time to spare, but I did want to help the poor wolves. Plus, I figured I could also gather the cacti I needed while in the desert. All right, I'll help you. Lead the way. The 2 wolves led me to a small cave entrance in the desert where more wolves were cowering inside. Husks surrounded the opening and were attacking some of the wolves. Hey, you stupid husks, come fight me! The husks turned towards me, and I managed to draw them away from the cave to a safe distance. Now I was able to fight with all of my strength and not hurt the poor other wolves. I killed them all, and then a huge husk appeared.
You killed my family! You're gonna pay for that!
The big husk monster lunged towards me with brute strength, and all of a sudden, I gained a new fire blast ability. I used it, and it made huge explosions. But even with the big explosions, he wasn't backing down. Eventually, he couldn't withstand my blazing hot attacks, and he fell dead. With that, I headed back to the pack to tell them the good news. I did it! All right, everyone, it's safe now. With the danger gone, I suddenly realized I recognized this place. Wait, aren't you the tribe I saw with the alpha wolf?
No way we'd be caught around him. Well, not anymore.
Why? What happened?
He went crazy, looking for all sorts of new ways to become more powerful. He dove down deep into the ocean and discovered a water crystal that transformed him into a water wolf. He then turned on us, just like he had with you. That's why we had to run into the desert to hide. It's too dry here for him.
That's terrible. I promise I'm doing everything in my power to stop him.
Thank you. We'll help you in any way we can if you ever need us.
Thanks. I'll see you guys around then. I left the pack to recover and collected the cacti I needed before leaving the desert. On days 34 through 37, I only had 2 remaining ingredients for the potion: dark oak leaves and honeycomb. I headed to the dark oak forest and started collecting some leaves, and then I spotted a trail of honey blocks. Looks like it's my lucky day. I started following the trail of honey, and it led to a huge tree. I got closer to investigate, and I was attacked by 2 bears. Wait, I just want to know where you guys got the honey.
Oh, whoops. We thought you wanted to burn our base down. We got the honey from out behind the tree. It's tough, though. It's guarded by a queen bee and her workers.
Have you tried asking for it?
They don't take kindly to people looking for their goods. Stealing it's the only way.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll destroy the queen bee for you, and then you guys can have all the honey you can ask for.
That sounds great. What do we need to do in return?
Just help me get past the worker bees. I'll handle the queen bee myself.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get going.
On days 38 through 41, we arrived at the queen bee's base, and it was crazy looking. All right, charge! Just like we planned, they attacked the worker bees outside, while I made my way inside. When I got in there, the queen bee was in her cocoon, so I knocked on it and enraged her. She immediately charged at me. Using my fire powers and bow, I was able to get some distant shots on her and slowly wear her down. However, she would spawn little minion bees that would poison me over and over again. I started throwing my explosive fire blast at her, which came in clutch, because eventually I was able to kill her. I started collecting all of the honeycomb blocks, and I finally had all the ingredients I needed for the water-resistant potion.
Thank you so much for helping us. Now we have all the honey we need. Until it runs out, but we'll worry about that later.
With that, I headed back to my base and got brewing. I mixed all of the ingredients into a cauldron, but while I was working, the alpha wolf suddenly appeared outside my base, and he was a water wolf now, just like the cronies said.
I found you, Firewolf.
Oh no, I better hurry. I was able to finish the potion just in time, but then the Alpha Wolf attacked me, making me drop the potion. The Alpha Wolf attacked me again with his water powers, and I fought back with fire, but it was no use. His water power was way too strong for me. I tried to get to the water-resistant potion, but the Alpha wouldn't let me near it. Just when I thought all hope was lost, Plop flopped over and grabbed the potion. Being a fish, she was already resistant to water attacks. She tossed it over to me, and I drank it as fast as I could. I immediately gained water resistance, and his attacks were much less powerful against me. Ha! Now it's a fair fight. Now I was really holding my own in the fight. It seemed like we were at a stalemate, so the Alpha Wolf just got angry and backed off.
That's not fair. You got lucky with that stupid potion. I'll come back again, even more powerful, and I will blast you off the face of this planet.
Before leaving, he summoned a huge wave that flooded through my whole base.
Have fun with that, freak.
You're a freak now too, jerk! On days 42 through 45, the water had washed away my base, and everything was in shambles. It was time to rebuild and deflood the base. Luckily, I had water resistance now, or I would have been a goner. I looked outside to discover my lava moat had all turned into obsidian. Huh, not a bad look, I guess. I wanted to add obsidian accents to my base, but I needed some diamonds first. I set out to find diamonds, and eventually I was able to collect enough to craft a full armor set and tools. Then I mined a bunch of obsidian and added some cool obsidian designs to the walls and floors, including crying obsidian. With that finished, I couldn't stop thinking about why the Alpha Wolf hated me so much. I headed back to the desert, where I helped out his old pack. Hey guys, it's me. I need to know more about the Alpha Wolf. Why does he hate me so much?
Okay, we'll tell you.
It all began when the Alpha Wolf's main goal was to become the most powerful and feared animal in the world.
He worked his way up to eventually become the leader of the clan, but that wasn't enough.
Around the peak of his rule, there was word that the Alpha Wolf was going to have a son.
But the Alpha Wolf was sick. He was dying.
He wasted no time seeking the fire crystal that would grant him the power of 1,000 suns and eternal life.
He figured that with this power, his rule would never end and his illness would be cured.
After years of searching, he tracked it down deep within the underworld. He fought a giant beast and obtained the fire crystal.
As celebration for finding it, he went out on a hunt. Then you were born and you ate it.
Wait, does that mean I'm the Alpha Wolf's son? And the Alpha Wolf wife is my mom? Dang, no wonder he hates me. I ruined his whole plan, and now he's probably gonna die. I need to make peace with him. Maybe there's some way I can help him.
Good luck with that.
Hey, why don't y'all join me at my base? I could use some strong fellas on my team.
Heck yeah, we hate this stupid desert.
On days 46 through 49, I arrived back home with the wolves, and my base was under attack by water goons. I charged in to fight them, and my wolf pack helped too. With all of us together, we made short work of those water freaks. I wish my dad would just leave us alone. With that situation taken care of, I made a cave within the cave of my wolf pack and decorated it to make it more inviting. By the way, what happened to my mom?
She ran off somewhere. She couldn't bear to see the Alpha Wolf going so mad.
Do you have any idea where I might find her?
Not really. She was always so private. Although, I do know that she used to go to the Badlands and stand on the watchtower on a full moon night.
Hey, there's actually gonna be one in the next couple of days.
Oh, true.
Thanks for the directions, guys. I'm coming, mama. I set out to find my mom and eventually made it to the Badlands. It got dark, but luckily the full moon was lighting up the area. I don't like the feeling of this. This place is dangerous at night. Eventually, I made it to the watchtower and went inside to find my mom. But instead, I found some kind of guardian.
Hey, I said no more wolves in my tower.
He immediately charged at me, and the battle began. He blasted me with his soul staff, which was super strong. Luckily, his death magic was no match for my light. I lit him on fire and ran flame circles around him, taking his health down quickly. I dealt one final massive blow, and he was defeated. Unfortunately, my mom was nowhere to be found anywhere in the tower. I was sad, but I knew I was on her trail, since the Guardian said another wolf had been here. On days 50 through 53, I found a strange house in the middle of nowhere. I went up and knocked on the door, and it was a witch. Ah, don't cast any spells on me.
It's okay. I won't hurt you. Come in. You look cold and hungry.
Oh, okay. I cautiously entered the house.
Can I offer you some tea, sonny boy?
No thanks. I'm actually looking for my mom.
Your mama, eh? I think I might have seen her. Is she a big, dark gray wolf with precious soft fur that I could make a beautiful carpet out of?
Yeah, that sounds like her. Just then, I noticed a rib cage in the corner and a skull on the wall. My heart sank as I realized I'd stepped into the wrong house. Just then, I heard my mom yelling from the basement.
Help! Help!
I'm coming, Mama!
Oh, no, you don't.
Suddenly, the witch teleported us outside, and then she transformed into a freaky banshee. She shot me with black flames and blasted me with her Deathstorm abilities. She was flying around, which made her really hard to hit. She blasted a hole in the ground that I fell into. At first, I thought she would beat me, but then I managed to get in a few lucky shots. I struck the final blow, defeating the witch once and for all. I ran down to rescue my mom and let her out of the cage.
Firewolf? What are you doing here?
Let's get somewhere safe, and I'll explain everything. On days 54 through 57, I returned home with my mom, and Chad was there with Plop. Oh, hey, Chad, long time no see. Let me introduce you to my mom.
Sup?
I immediately got to work on a room for my mother. I decided to make a room that extended up out of the base, so she could look at the moon at night.
Wow, I love it, son.
Thanks, Mom. Why didn't you tell me I was your son?
Your father threatened to exile me from the pack if I did. Not like that matters now, I left anyway. I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
Do you think it's possible for me to reach out to him somehow? I want to try to reason with him.
You can try, but it will definitely be tough. I think he's losing his sanity.
Yeah, you can say that again. He's still my dad, though. I want to save him. If I don't, then what is family for?
Well, I hope you succeed, son. I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not gonna watch.
On days 58 through 62, I said goodbye to Plop. I gotta go find my dad.
Good luck. Here, take this, just in case you need it.
She handed me over some kind of golden fish. Oh, what does it do?
It's a snack that smiles back.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Plop.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
I set out traveling across the lands when suddenly I was hit by a vision. I was seeing through my dad's point of view. He was stuck in the middle of a blizzard somewhere, and he was slowing down. It looked like he was gonna die. Now that I knew where to find him, I set off to the coldest place on the planet, the tundra. As I got close, a blizzard hit, and I knew my dad must be near. Dad! Dad! In the distance, I noticed something going on, but I was too far to make out who it was. As I got closer, I realized it was my dad fighting off a group of stray. I immediately jumped into battle to help him out. Together, we were able to fend them off, but more just kept coming. We were getting overwhelmed by them, and pretty soon, they would take us all out. I had no choice but to summon all of my power to defeat them. Dad, take cover! I summoned all of my strength and used it to let out a huge blast of fire. The fire cleared, all of the snow had melted, and the strays were gone.
You saved me, Firewolf, but why? And how did you know where to find me?
I had a vision. I was in your body, and I could see you were stuck in the blizzard.
We must be connected somehow. Thank you, son, for saving my life. I'm sorry for everything I've done, especially hurting your mother.
It's okay. She's safe now, but you should probably apologize to her still.
Yeah, well, before I can do that, I need to tell you why I was in the tundra. I came here to avoid a creature that was hunting me down.
What do you mean? We are the apex predators. Who could hunt us?
Well, as it turns out, the water crystal I stole belonged to an ancient sea being.
What? Can it walk on land?
Aye, and to make matters worse, the fire crystal you ate also belonged to a fierce underworld beast who's been looking for me ever since.
Whoa, you messed up big time, Dad.
I know, son.
We better start preparing. On days 68 through 73, I returned to my base with my dad, but he stopped me before we went inside.
Bonzo, you've built a very nice home for yourself here. I just want to say that.
Thanks, Dad. Are you ready to see Mom again?
Let's do it.
We entered the base to discover a crazy scene. Steve was back, but he was in clown makeup, and he was helping my pack fight off a group of wolves who were also dressed as clowns. What the heck is going on here?
It was all a big mistake. I could explain after we take care of these guys.
I jumped in to help fight off the clown wolves. Somehow, they were stronger than regular wolves. But by working together, eventually our pack was able to take them all out. Okay, now, what the heck is going on?
So, I decided I'd always wanted to run off to the circus. I got a job working for the ringmaster, and everything was going great. He even made me lead clown. Me and the ringmaster started getting close, and he used my tracking abilities to help him find your base. Then he threw some crazy splash potion on the wolves, turning them into clown wolves and making them rabid. Luckily, the rest of your pack was here to help me handle the situation, or things might have gotten much worse.
So now what? Is he back at the circus? Let's go take him down now!
Easy there, Tiger. He's not working alone. He made deals with the fire and water beasts who were hunting your father. They're all working together now just to take you out.
That's not good.
No bueno, my homies.
I'd like to hold a private meeting with my family.
Yes, we can talk in my room.
On days 74 through 78, I went up to my mom's tower room with my parents.
I need to say that I'm sorry. I never should have treated you the way that I did.
It's okay. There's no time for apologies now. The ringleader is getting out of control and these beasts are coming for you too. You boys need to do something about it.
We will. Let's start now, son.
Okay, Dad. With that, my dad and I set to work training. We started by doing some target practice with our fire and water powers. Next, we raced through the desert, which was especially a challenge for him. And finally, we fought an orc lord together, and we defeated his whole army.
Good job, son. You're a tough fighter. I can see that you had it hard without me, but you managed to become a strong wolf all on your own.
Yeah, well, your fire crystal definitely helped.
That's true.
Why don't we get back to the base and catch up with Steve? On days 79 through 84, Steve was briefing us with the new intel he had gathered.
So, he's not at the circus anymore. His new base is in the sky.
What do you mean it's in the sky?
It's a circus blimp, so I'm not really sure where it is at the moment.
Well, let's not try to look for him right now. He's just a coward running around in the sky.
Roger that.
With that, I decided that my dad and Steve deserved a proper place in the base. I used the lava door I created earlier as an entrance to my dad's room, which I decorated with prismarine and other water-themed things that I got from Plop. Next, I created a little nook for Steve, which I filled with Steve's favorite colors and all of his stuff. The place was really looking awesome. Once I was finished, I went to check up on my mom, but she wasn't feeling well. Mom, what's wrong?
I didn't want you to worry, but when the clown wolves attacked, I was hurt badly. I've been slowly bleeding internally, and I think I'm dying.
What? No! No, this can't be!
It's true.
I should have been there to protect you.
No, it's okay. Before I let you two handsome men go, I want you to know that when I pass, I will leave behind a blood moon crystal. You can use it at any time to summon a blood moon.
Mom, no!
It's okay, son. I will always be with you.
Mom!
It's okay, son. It's all right.
Then the blood moon crystal appeared behind us. On days 85 through 89, I made a grave for my mother and added twinkling stars since she loved the night sky so much. When that was finished, I turned to my dad. Dad, we can't wait any longer. The ringmaster must die now.
Son, don't be so rash.
You're one to talk, Dad. This is all your fault. I left the base in a fit of rage. I couldn't believe it. My dad should have been there to save my mom. I ended up in a peaceful field full of thousands of flowers and stopped. Just then, the ghost of my mom floated down. Mom, is that really you?
Yes, it's me. I've become one with the moon now. I came down to tell you not to be so harsh on your father. He's lived a tough life, and he has to live with the choices he's made.
Yeah, you're right. I'll apologize to him.
Thanks, Bronzo. And remember, I will always be with you as long as the moon shines.
Just then, my dad came up to me. He had followed me all the way here.
Hey, son, who are you talking to?
I didn't know what to say, so I just ran up and hugged him as tightly as I could. On days 90 through 93, I was coming up with a plan with my dad and Steve.
We need some way of getting to that blimp.
Well, it's gonna need to refuel in a few days. Maybe we could get to it then.
Maybe we can try to shoot it down in the meantime.
I like the way you think. It should be around the desert by now.
Let's do it!
See ya!
My dad and I set out for the desert and spotted the blimp in the sky. There it is. I've got an idea, Dad. I think it's time to use the Blood Moon Crystal.
Let's do it.
My dad used the crystal, and the day immediately became night. In the light of the blood moon, I started to transform into my final form. Whoa, awesome! Now I look like you, Dad. As I said that, my dad started growing bigger too. So, how are we gonna get up there?
Thanks to you, I think I've gained a new power. Make some steam for me. Using the moisture in the air, I think I can jump up there.
I started heating up, and my dad was able to jump through the air, all the way up to the blimp. He started attacking the outside, but the ringmaster stepped out with a machine gun and started blasting at my dad. Oh no! Dad, look out! He got hit and fell all the way back down to Earth.
Ha! So long, suckers!
Dad, are you okay?
I'm hurt, but I'll survive. I think we're just gonna have to wait to attack.
Okay, let's get you back to base. On days 94 through 96, I returned home, and everyone heard the bad news that my dad had been injured.
Oh no, he needs rest. I'll take care of him.
Thank you, Plop. I watched Plop take my dad back into his room. We all stayed in the living room to give them some time alone.
Well, what now?
Why don't we blow off some steam, bruh?
With nothing else to do, we all decided to go fishing together.
Not bad, eh?
I love fishing.
Yeah, this is nice.
Hey, I think I got something.
Suddenly, a drowned burst out of the water, and he was followed by even more drowned. We all sprung into action to fight the creatures. My fire powers were not very effective against them since they were so waterlogged. But with my bow and arrow, all of our strength combined, we were able to take them all out. Man, this is ridiculous. I just can't catch a break. I'm out of here.
Oh, okay.
Peace, brother.
I decided to check up on the circus to maybe get some clues. Wow, this place is so empty now. I snooped around, and eventually I found a journal from the ringmaster himself. I began reading it.
Seems like I'll need to be refueling in about 2 days from now at these exact coordinates so I do not forget. After refueling, I will continue with my master plan of dropping the largest potion of clownery on top of the entire planet. Soon, everyone will join the circus and be performers against their will. Ha 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 ha. Signed, the Ringmaster.
Shoot, I need to stop him and warn everyone.
Not so fast, buddy, friend, pal. Hee hee.
No, not more of you! I had no option but to fight the clown wolves. They came in numbers, but I had the power of fire on my side.
Ah, I'm on fire! Ow, ow, ow!
I'm so sorry, my brothers and sisters. I was so upset that I decided to set the circus ablaze. On day 99, I made a speech to my pack. All right, everyone, my dad and I are off to defeat the Ringmaster and his elemental beasts. If we don't stop him, he's going to turn us all into clown puppets.
Boo!
But no matter what happens, we will be able to say one thing after today. We are not the ones who are hunted. We are the hunters.
Thanks for giving us a home, Bronzo.
Yeah, even weirdos need a family.
Of course. I'm just happy to have all of you. There is one thing I need you to do for me. Before I leave though, I need you to like the video to show your support. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another video. And comment down below what you think I should do next.
You got it, homie.
With that, we said our goodbyes and left the base for the final time. We made our way to the fueling station, but there were a bunch of clowns and wolf clowns guarding the entrance to the blimp. Using all of the powers at our disposal, we blasted our way through all of the clowns and made our way into the docked blimp. On day 100, the blimp took off and we entered the main cabin where the Ringmaster was waiting for us. On either side of him were the elemental fire and water beasts.
I thought I destroyed you, Fire Freak.
These two have been looking for the items you stole from them.
We're gonna take down this entire blimp with you inside.
I'd like to see you try. This is the strongest blimp ever created.
Yeah, but it's still a blimp though. We charged into battle, each taking on our respective elemental creatures, since we had taken their powers. They already knew what to expect, plus they were way more powerful. We both blasted them with everything we had, but it wasn't enough. These beings were just too strong. I almost died, but I ate Plop's golden fish to survive a little longer. There's nothing we can do. We're gonna lose.
There is, son. You know what you have to do.
But that will kill you too.
It's the only way, son. Finish this mess your old man started.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
With that, I began charging up my sunburst.
Wait, what are you doing? This blimp is airborne.
Hasta la vista, baby! I unleashed my biggest fire blast yet, consuming the entire balloon, making it explode, and I fell into the water below. Bronzo!